dinosaur rider figurines, evidence of ancient nuclear weapons and modern tools. All these findings show that scientists do not know even half of what happened on Earth. Numerous artifacts found in excavations add to the gray hairs of archaeologists, staggering by their complete lack of explanation for their existence. Becca Stones, mysterious works of art found in the mid-20th century in Peru. What do the Ica stones represent? They are small and large water-worn pebbles, mostly black in color, although there are gray, pink, and even white ones. Their dimensions range from small palm-sized pebbles to large stones weighing half a ton. The stones are covered in drawings, which are the subject of interest for proponents of an alternative view of the planet's history. The drawings depict humans and dinosaurs in various narrative compositions. Humans hunt dinosaurs, ride on them, or become their victims. In addition to dinosaurs, other extinct and living animals are depicted, along with some semblance of spacecraft, surgical operations, rituals, scenes from everyday life, and sexual life. The number of stones is impressive. Clerk spheres. Clerk spheres, or South African carved spheres, were discovered in Precambrian geological formations that are approximately 2.8 billion years old near the town of Klerksdorp in the northwest province of South Africa. Scientists have concluded that the Klerksdorp spheres are man-made. This fact suggests that advanced life existed on our planet hundreds of millions of years before the appearance of the first human beings. The enigma of the spheres remains unsolved, particularly regarding the grooves found on them. If the Klerksdorp spheres are of natural origin, then the grooves must have been made after they were extracted from the geological formations. However, how and with what were these grooves made on objects as hard as diamonds? Alternatively, they were inscribed on the spheres by intelligent beings 2.8 to 3 billion years ago, but the identity of these beings remains a matter of speculation. Radioactive skeletons. The discovery of ancient radioactive skeletons baffles researchers. Interestingly, ancient Indian chronicles tell a catastrophe that wiped out millions of people. However, there is no answer to this puzzle. Who instigated ancient conflicts between city-states thousands of years ago? Chronicles mention celestial chariots and deadly weapons, but it is not clear who controlled them. Were they gods or extraterrestrials? Nevertheless, radioactive particles remain on the discovered skeletons. London hammer. According to the majority of scientists, the first hammer in the world was invented in the Stone Age. However, there is an artifact on Earth that dates back, it's hard to believe, 140 million years. The so-called London hammer, discovered in 1934, according to the scientific theory of evolution, appeared during the time of the dinosaurs. But who was the author of this iron tool? Specialists have been unable to find an answer to this question. Ancient bullets. Nearly a century ago, a Swiss miner working in the limestone caves of Kabwe in Zambia discovered an ancient skull dating back 125,000 to 300,000 years. These were the first fossil remains found in Africa with characteristics of Homo sapiens. But the skull held a surprise. It had a small, circular hole that, according to scientists, could only have been caused by an extremely high-speed projectile, such as a bullet. The mystery deepened when another ancient skull with the same feature was found. These discoveries led to numerous wild and remarkable speculations, but scientists have yet to come close to solving this puzzle. Figures of Akamaro. In the Mexican city of Akamaro in 1945, archaeologists made a startling discovery of 33,000 clay and stone figurines and could not believe their eyes. These figurines depicted riders mounted on dinosaurs. Considering that, according to historical data, giant reptiles became extinct 65 million years ago, something was clearly amiss here. However, further scientific research revealed the modern, not earlier than the 1930s, origin of these artifacts. Analysis of the figurines conducted by archaeologist Charles de Peso showed that the figures had a contemporary origin. De Peso noticed that the surfaces of the figurines were nearly new and lacked the characteristics typically found in clay objects that had been buried for at least 1,500 years. There were no scratches or patina on the figurines, which are typical of ancient clay objects from that region. Additionally, The figurines showed no signs of damage that archaeologists sometimes make when excavating archaeological finds. The 300-million-year-old bolt. Back in 1998, while working on excavations of a 300-kilometer area located southwest of the Russian capital, scientists discovered a stone that contained an iron bolt. Experts claim that the age of the stone in which the bolt was embedded is approximately 300 to 320 million years. Consequently, the object encased in the stone should also be at least 300 million years old. However, during careful analysis, it was determined that the bolt had actually been embedded in the stone 300 million years ago before its formation. The mysterious object has a head with a stem, measuring about a centimeter in length and approximately 3 millimeters in width. It is worth noting that the artifact was studied not by amateur enthusiasts, but by leading specialists from renowned scientific institutions, as well as independent international experts from various fields of knowledge. The researchers put forth numerous theories regarding the origin of this enigmatic object, but none of them were considered sufficiently convincing. Therefore, the question regarding the artifact's origin remains unanswered. The genetic disc. The so-called genetic disc is one of the most incredible artifacts found on the territory of Colombia. This 27-centimeter disc is made of a durable stone called lepidolite, and it is astonishing that despite its exceptional strength, this stone possesses a layered structure. It is claimed that creating something similar to this ancient artifact is practically and theoretically impossible. However, what is depicted on the disc raises even more questions. The disc displays images of things and processes that can only be observed by modern humans under a microscope. Among the images of sperm cells, stylized genitalia, and other similar elements, the disc also features the image of a human head. However, it is impossible to determine the race or even the species to which this individual belongs. Helicopters from ancient Egypt. Pyramids, mummies, pharaohs, and gold. Archaeologists tend to believe that they know almost everything about ancient Egyptian civilization. A closer look at one of the numerous hieroglyphs revealed its astonishing anachronism. The ancient text from the Temple of Seti leaves no room for alternative explanations, other than the thought that it represents a modern helicopter. The mystery does not end there. Two other peculiar vehicles are depicted nearby. Perhaps the ancient Egyptians were more intelligent and industrious than we think. The legend of the Rat King. The term Rat King usually refers to a bundle of rats whose tails have become entangled into a single knot. Such findings are extremely creepy and repulsive at first sight, but for scientists, it remains a genuine enigma as they still do not understand how and why these creatures become entwined. Some experts claim that these findings are merely pranks or the result of human intervention, although there are those who believe in natural causes for this astonishing phenomenon. According to one theory, rats become entangled in their own tails during the coldest days when they try to huddle together for warmth, and their tails become entwined due to the sticky secretions from the animals. The Anticathera Mechanism. Often referred to as an unidentified device, the Anticathera Mechanism is considered by many to be an ancient Greek computer sent to Earth by extraterrestrials. This mechanism was discovered among the wreckage of a ship on the sea back in 1900. It appears that the device was designed to calculate the movements of the sun, moon, and other celestial bodies. The main puzzle lies in the fact that this ancient device is dated approximately 100 years before our era, yet its complexity far surpasses anything of its time. Similar mechanisms did not appear until 1,000 years after the creation of the Anticathera device. Researchers are still unable to understand who created this intricate calculating device and how it was made. These artifacts continue to baffle scientists and challenge our understanding of history. Despite extensive research and various theories, their origins and purposes remain a mystery, leaving us with unanswered questions about the remarkable achievements of ancient civilizations and a potential existence of advanced knowledge and technology in the distant past. Subscribe now to Mystery Universe channel to embark on a journey to uncover the most enigmatic and awe-inspiring mysteries of ancient times.